What's up, everybody? This is Dan from Backpacking Adventures, and this trip I am on the Susquehannock Trail. This is an 85-mile trail. It's a loop in north central towards the west, I guess, Pennsylvania. I'm planning on doing this in 4 days, maybe 5. I have 5 days of food. This is an awesome trail. It goes through, I think, 6 state parks. It has, I don't know, 7 or 8 shelters on it. It is, I'm pretty sure it's the peak of the leaf changes. I think I hit this one pretty good. I just came off the West Rim Trail 2 days ago. Not quite the peak of the leaves. This looks like the peak. It's going to be beautiful. The weather for this trip is, it's going to be halfway decent. Today it's supposed to see some sun today. Right now it's going to rain. Tomorrow's going to be the best day. It's going to be sunny. Temperatures going to be lows in the 30s for the first night or two. High today in like 50. High the rest of the trip, it's going to be in the mid 60s. So it's going to be beautiful. I am geared up for it. I'm excited. Let's get this done. It's a little after 11. I'm moving pretty good. I think a little bit more than 2 miles an hour. It's a beautiful day. The sun finally came out. So the leaves are really popping too. Maybe not so much in this area, but a couple areas were really nice. My goal for today is I want to get to at least mile 20 and a half. There's a campsite that far out says is a very nice site with room for like 4 or 5 tents. So hopefully it's a good spot for hammocks. And if I get there early enough, I mean, right now I'm estimating I'm going to be getting there between 5 and 6. I want to get there before dark. So tomorrow we'll be on trail before the sun's up for sure, because that's going to be a bigger day. That's going to be 22 miles, so almost 23 at least. So if I'm going to be able to do this in 4 days, so got to keep on trucking. Here is the Dynamite House Shelter. This is at mile 10.5. This is the only one like this. There's a door on the inside. I mean, there's a door to get in. All the other ones are Adirondack style. They're like more like lean-tos. But it's not a half decent shelter area. The only thing is there's no water. It looks like there's a little creek running down through here, but I've done this trail now. This is the fall. I've done it in the spring and the summer, and it's always dry. So, sometimes trail angels leave water, but unfortunately, it is all empty. Got to keep on moving. I just passed mile marker 11. So that's 11 miles for today. And right now, I am going up Cardiac Climb. It's a very steep hill. And at the top is the old, I think it's called Cherry Springs Fire Tower. So let's see if this hill kills me. Probably at like mile 13-ish for the day. I don't even know what time it is. It's almost 1 o'clock, I think. And I was looking at far out and looking where I'm gonna go. My camp spot I was planning on, which was like mile 20 point, either 20.2 or 20.5, is only like 4.5, 5 miles away. It's only like 2 or 3 hours away from here. So what I'm thinking is, I may turn this hike into a challenge hike. See if I can do the 85 miles in 3 days. I'm thinking Ole Bull Run State Park is like 13 miles from here, 12 and a half, 13 miles. I can do that in 5 or 6 hours, or faster if I get some flats like this. And I can eat dinner there. I don't know if I could stay there because the offices are closed today because it's a holiday. So I don't know. Plus I have a hammock and some of the spots are really only meant for tents, but I don't know. We'll see. That would give me 26 miles, but I may just eat there, pack up some water, go into the woods up out of the state park area, and then camp there in the woods somewhere. I'll probably find a spot. I'm sure I'll find a spot. And put me at around 28 miles or so. Play it by ear. I'll let you know as I go. This is the Cherry Springs Tower. The tower's over there. This is a cabin. You cannot camp in this area. There's a no camping sign right there. You can rent this, I believe. But it would be nice if you could camp here. Campsite at roughly miles, I think it's 17.8. I'm going to keep going, but this is a nice site near water. I stayed here in the spring this year. All right, so I walked, I don't know, about 20 more yards, and here looks like a brand new shelter. I think this is on far out. It's called, I think, Bullock Run Shelter. On the app, it says it's proposed, so this is brand new. This was not here in the spring when we went by. There's still some wood there, so I'm not sure if it's totally finished. But here's a fire ring. But it looks, I mean, like you can stay in it at least. But yeah, that's really nice. I got about 8.5 more miles until Ole Bull Run State Park. So I filled up 1 liter of water. I'm going to jet down there, see if I can get there in like 3 hours. It is, I think, 2 something now, 2:40, almost 3 o'clock. So I'm making really good time. Almost 3 miles an hour actually, but I'm sure I'm going to start slowing down here soon. But I'm going to go there, eat dinner, and then figure out what I'm going to do from there. Here is the campsite at 20.2 that I was planning on getting to. And if you notice, this thing is it's right by water. There's water over there. But this thing is great for tents. There are tons of spots, but not much for hammocks. I'd have to go back in the woods, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to get through Ole Bull Run State Park. right, I'm at mile 21-ish, maybe even 22. I'm heading to Ole Bull Run State Park, and I think it's a full moon tonight, and supposed to clear, the skies are supposed to clear. I'm wondering if I could get to mile 42 and a half. That would be half the trail in one day, and possibly do the other half tomorrow and do this 85-mile trail in an overnight. That would be the most I've ever done in a day, and the most I've ever done in a trip in that short of a time. So it could be a really good challenge. Made it to Ole Bull Run State Park, and just walking into the picnic area. I'm gonna stop here, grab a bite to eat. There's actually a lot of people here camping, but I'm gonna stop here, get a bite to eat, and I'm just gonna keep on motoring on. It is about 5:40 right now, so I'm definitely gonna be doing night hiking, and I'm at mile 26.3. All right, I ate quick. About 20, I stopped there for about 20 minutes. I got about 10 miles left to get to mile 37. I camped there in 2020, and no, I had my tent though. But I should get there around 10, between 9 and 10. And if there's trees in that area that I can hang, I'm probably gonna hang there. That'll get me almost halfway. And then I'm gonna get up, try to be on trail by 4 a.m. tomorrow, because it's a full moon. So it'll be bright, it's gonna be clear. I'm thinking it's gonna be clear. And so it should be relatively easier to navigate. So now I got a big climb. Gotta get there mile 37, that's the next goal. Whew, man, we're getting close to the top. Coming out of Ole Bull Run State Park, you got just a shy of a 2-mile climb. All right, made it to the top, 2,181 feet. Now it's time to go back down. Almost at mile 30. I'm getting tired. All right, mile 37. I am beat. It's 9:30. I got 37 miles in 13 hours today. Just came down the big old climb, like at around 35, I think it is. Mile 35, 36, I forget what the hill is, but it is a crazy, crazy down here. It's the steepest hill, I think, on this trail. But I camped here in 2020. I had my tent, and there's 2 trees right here, and that's where I'm gonna hang. It's gonna be kind of over the fire pit, if you can see it, but hey, I'm tired, and I am not going any farther, so this is it. I already ate. So all I gotta do is set up and go to sleep. So with that, I'm gonna end it tonight. I'm gonna set up, and I'll talk to you early, bright and early tomorrow morning.